Templates for Winlink Express. We'll be covering the downloading, installing, and operations of two forms, the Complan Capability Report and the Weekly Report. The locations that we have these are on a website. It's on gorse.ca, and when you get down there to the bottom, it says Winlink Express Forms. Open it up, and as we create the forms, we'll be putting them under Winlink Express Forms. So when you choose one, we'll be downloading it, running it. It'll generate the .html and text files. And automatically when we run it, it will be installed into the C://RMS Express /global folders /templates. So we'll get started by going to Complan Capability Report. You'll see the picture of what the report looks like. And during an activation, you would normally send a capability report to your mutual radio partner so they will know your status. As things change during the day, you would update them. More people, more radios are active, and send it along then. So we're going to now start and get the form. So we go to the link. We click on the link. Down on the bottom left, I'm using Chrome, Windows 11. It shows where it is. I have a folder open, my download folder, and there's the Complan Capability Report. I'm going to click on it. It's going to bring up protected because it is a .exe file. It's a expanding zip file. So we go more info, confirm it's a Complan Capability Report.exe, and run. I also have another window that I can go to here with the templates. So it's expanded it into the .html and the text file. That is in the RMS Express global folder templates. It automatically put it in there. So now we can bring up Winlink Express, and I'll go Message, New Message, and I'm going to select the template. I'm going to go to Global Templates, and there it is, Complan Capability Report.txt. So I'm going to open that up, and the form is there. Now, what we can do in this form, as you see in the to field, you can type a call sign or select it from a list. If you hover over top of this box, the white box with the writing in it, it'll bring up all of the emergency operations radio rooms or their portable kits. And you just go down onto that form and pick one. I'm going to pick my chosen, and it automatically populates the to field. If I've made a mistake, I can reset, and I can go down and let's put Oak Bay in there. So once I've done that, I can move through the form. Radio room could be open, closed, or remote. Number of operators could be 2. The VHF voice analog defaulted to yes. UHF defaulted to yes. And your choices are yes or no. Combined data, that means Vera, Packet, Pactor, any data mode. And this is all to do with your Complan. Digital voice, C4FM, FRS, GMRS, or commercial, and HF voice. And if you're going to venture away, for example, on HF voice to a different frequency, so for HF, let's say we're going to be on 3.745 versus 3735. So we would then put a comment in there. This window can expand to the size you need, but remember, in our case, we're looking for brevity. So the least amount of information to get the point across. Then we're going to submit it to Winlink Express. The other option would be to print it, or when you click here, bring up a print screen, but in the print screen, choices will be, Microsoft, I believe, has one for PDF. That's how you can save it as a PDF. So I'm going to submit it to Winlink. I'm going to go back to the Winlink, to the new message, and there we have Oak Bay. It's a routine message, automatic. Message number 16, it automatically goes up, one every time. Complan capability report, so they know what it is. In the body, same thing, Complan capability report. It was generated on 2023-08-03 at 19:16 hours and 16 seconds. It was 2 V70EP. Radio room was open. We had 2 operators, VHF, UHF, combined data, digital voice, no commercial FRS or GMRS, HF, and comments. Then we would post it, and that automatically posted it to the outbox, and you notice it's a peer-to-peer message. So that means we would open the packet peer-to-peer session. I haven't set this TNC up, but if you get to this point with a brand new TNC, you would pick the TNC that you have, the model that you'd be running. In my case, it's a 9612, and it's on COM1. So that's how you would set it up briefly. And then the transmit level, you need to know what that is. That is set between the transmitter and from the TNC. And in my case, it's 268. That is for the 1200 baud. And I would put an update. So now it's going to initialize the TNC. Takes a moment. And initialize complete. So then I could then send it to Oak Bay, depending on whether I go direct, Digipete we don't use, and script. So we'd write a script to get through a node system to that. So that's how we do the first form. I'm going to close this down, and I'm going to start again with the gorse.ca, go to Winlink Express forms, and I'm going to go to weekly form, which looks a little bit different. Click on the weekly, it downloads it. I'm going to go a different route this time to show you how else you can do it. You can go show in folder, and there is the weekly report. There is the old report. So we're going to run the weekly report. Again, more info, weeklyreport.exe, and run it. Now we can go and check and see whether it is. So we go to C drive, we go to RMS Express, global folders, templates, and now we have the weeklyreport.html and the weeklyreport.txt. So I'll close that down. We know it's now all installed and working. I'm going to bring up Winlink Express. I'm going to start a new message, and I'm going to select the template, and we can have them as favorites. Go to global, go to weekly, and up comes the weekly report. This is from Wednesday to Wednesday, from 2000 hours until 1930 hours the next week. Any communications that happened within that, along with the operator hours. If you're doing stuff in the shack and that kind of stuff during the week, then you'd count those hours. So again, the 2 fields, same type of thing. Let's say that Machosen was doing the net control. So we would send it to the station VE7 MEP. I would tell them that my radio room is open. I am the ERC. I would say I am present. And the DIRC, if the DIRC was there, we would have that, plus another volunteer. That would give us 3 people. And let's say we spent 2 hours apiece. That would mean 6 hours. Signal on the repeater. If we're on a repeater, signal on simplex. And the choices are good, fair, and poor. Could be a relay. Unlikely to be Echolink. I don't think we've ever had one, but it is in the list. Next, VHF analog. Let's say we talk to 4 people. UHF, we talked to 3 people. Data, we talked to 20 people combined. And the digital C4FM, we talked to 2 people. GMRS, we haven't talked to anybody. And HF, let's say we talked to 2 people. Again, the comment, you could fill the comment field, and this box, yes, is still expandable. So once we finish that, we hit submit, and that was submit to Winlink, and you'll notice that it automatically selects Winlink, just like on the previous form, automatically selected peer-to-peer. Again, it's 2V7 MEP. It is routine. That's the message number. It's up from the 16 on the previous form. This is now added one. It's the CRERCC weekly report. The time and date is there. All of the information that we had requested is there, and we would then just post it. Now we've got 2 in the outbox. One has peer-to-peer beside it. That is from station to station. And then the next one is a Winlink message, a WL2K message. That's the standard report. Same thing, you would connect through and send your messages. So hopefully you enjoyed that. That is the Complan capability report and the weekly report. 7.3.